Hello Libra, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do a mid-month reading for you. This will be like a mid-month checkup. I want to check up and see how you guys are doing. I used to do the mid-month love readings, and I was going to move them over to Patreon and some of the other and create other readings for you, but I'm unable to do so. I just don't have the time that I thought that I would have. Other components of my business have been really picking up, so I don't want to spread myself too thin, and I want to give you guys quality, okay? So I'm going to try and keep everything contained in one area for the readings, all right? Now, for those of you who signed up for Patreon, I am issuing refunds, so no worries, you will get your money back, okay? All right, moving forward, also, I'm doing the readings for the year 2019. So for those of you who are interested in an annual reading, you may find that information right below this video, okay? You'll find that in my website, all right? Now let's go ahead and do this. This is the general part of your reading, this is the love part of your reading, and this is the career and finances part of your reading right over here. All right, Libra, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading, and I lay the foundation of each component, okay, to get the energy flowing and to try and, you know, see what's going on, see how this is coming together. All right, Libra, just looking down at it, the energy's kind of heavy. There's like a lot of push and pull energy here. Push and pull energy, push and pull. I'm already seeing where you are exerting a lot of your energy. And because you seem to be exerting so much of it, it's like someone or others around you or situations in general are sucking the life out of you. This is what it feels like. It's a very heavy energy right now at this moment. And you may want to really think about the direction that you want to head in, what you want to accomplish, and the true purposes for which you need to accomplish those goals, and what you want to do with your life moving forward for 2019. This is what I'm picking up for you right off the top, just intuitively. You don't want to take this energy into 2019. You want to turn this around, because this is not a good energy. I feel like it already feels like you're doing too much for others, and it's sucking, it's draining your own life force. It's draining something from you. You're doing too much for other people. This is what I'm feeling like. Here in the general section, you have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords, upright position. Love section, you have the Hermit and the Emperor, upright position. Career and finances, Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, upright position. There's been some sort of squabbling, heavy negotiation, maybe some arguments at home, arguments with something in your life, heavy competition with something, maybe inner battles for change, because you have the Five of Wands right next to the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is about, is about you feeling trapped. It is about you feeling like you're stuck in a situation that you can't liberate yourself from. And either you feel pressured by something in your life that's got you feeling that way, or you've actually put yourself in this situation by overextending yourself, by doing too much for other people, and it feels like no matter what you do, somebody's not happy, somebody's not satisfied, it's just not enough. There's something that you're battling about here. Something could be happening around you. For some of you, there's something that's happening. You've been in arguments with people. You've been arguing, you've been competing, you've been, people are not happy, they're not satisfied. It's like everybody wants a piece of you, or, this is what it feels like for somebody. For somebody else, this feels like an inner battle that you're going through, an inner battle of change. There's something that you want to change about your life, but you feel like you can't. It's like you feel like you're stuck. You're stuck mentally. You can get out of this situation because this is your energy here. You can get out of this situation. This is mental energy. You can easily walk through, just remove the ropes. They're very loose. The ropes are gauze. And walk through the swords. You're not in prison the way that you feel like you are. And somebody may be having legal battles in general. Somebody may be having legal battles and trying to negotiate some sort of deal, or trying to negotiate your case, trying to plead your case or something. You feel like, maybe somebody feels like they're afraid that they're going to lose some sort of court case or something. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. This is fire sign energy, and this is your energy here, air energy. Some of you may be having some health-related issues that you need to work on. Maybe working on exercising more, working on doing something to relieve your stress. Okay, we'll be clarifying some of these because I'm interested to know what's going on, and I don't have the bottom flipped up because I don't want to see this yet. Let's just get through this, and then we'll see what more is exposed as I'm reading. Here in your love life, you have the Hermit, and this is the Virgo card, and you have the Emperor. This is Aries. Two major arcanas over here. And it's interesting because so far you don't have any major changes in the general part. This is like, things that you go through every day occurrences, everyday issues. And over here it's the same, everyday issues, everyday things that you go through. But over here, this is like major changes taking place. And there is changes here. There are changes here. But there are major changes over here. And it's like here in your love life, you're retreating. You're going within for some answers. You're trying to get to the core of something. It's like you're going inward to see whether or not this is for you, to see whether or not you want this, or you want to be with this person. Some of you are with, you are connected, you're in a relationship, or you're interested in a Virgo, and some of you, this is an Aries that you're involved with or that you're interested in. And it's like you're thinking hard about it. You're going within, trying to find the answers. You're retreating. You're quiet. You're not saying anything. you're looking over here at the Emperor, and it's like the Emperor, this person's energy is demanding, very stoic, very demanding, very authoritative. You could be having some sort of squabbles, you know, in the general portion, maybe spilling over into your love life, and you could be having some sort of squabbles or, you know, arguments with an Aries, fire sign energy, Aries. Maybe this person here that you're involved with wants you to do something, and they're trying hard. They're trying to impose what they want onto you, and you feel trapped. You feel cornered, or maybe just the fighting is making you back away and making you feel like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. And over here, you're really thinking about it. You're looking at this person and thinking about the Emperor. What to do, which way you're going, which direction you're going in. This energy is overpowering the Hermit card, the Hermit energy. Some of you may be in love with the Emperor. You know, this person may be somebody that makes you feel empowered. Maybe you're intimidated by the Emperor's energy or the fire sign's energy. But we want to look into this and see why the Hermit is looking so hard at the Emperor. Over here in the career and finances, you've got the Eight of Swords again. Mental exhaustion, feeling trapped, feeling overwhelmed by the tasks that you do at work, or within your business. You may feel like, you know, with business or your work, your tasks are daunting. You may feel overpowered by the responsibility, and it's taking a mental toll on you. It's got you caught up in your head. It's got you feeling like this is too much. Maybe there's a lot of information that you take in, that you have to take in within this job, within this position, within your business. You feel overpowered by the responsibility. You feel trapped. Some of you feel like somebody feels like you're the only person that can really do this. It's like you feel like you have no help doing this. You feel like you're doing this all alone. You're overworked. You're overburdened. It's taking a mental toll on you. It's more mental than physical. Internal. The Hermit is thinking. Eight of Swords thinking. Eight of Swords thinking. Over here, you're thinking about fighting, conflict. Over here, you're thinking about the situation with this Emperor. Over here, you're thinking about work. And with the nine of Cups right next to it, you're overworking. You're working too hard to create total fulfillment. But I feel like within your career or within business, you're doing it for other people, to make others happy. Who's blowing out the candles on this cake? Is that you, or is that somebody else? Is somebody around you putting pressure on you to get what they want, to get this Nine of Cups, total happiness, so you work overtime, you're always working? Somebody's doing a lot of work around the house, somebody's too much. It's too much. Someone's in the catering business or in the restaurant business or doing something with catering. Somebody's building something like a restaurant or some sort of catering business, bakery or something, and it's like you're working hard, you're behind the scenes, you're taking on a lot of the responsibility for yourself. I feel like many of you are like sole proprietors, and you're wearing many hats, and it's taking a toll on you. Some of you are in the entertainment business. Your job is to entertain other people. Some of you, the responsibility, the financial responsibility rests on your shoulders. Probably almost alone. You feel isolated. You feel like you're in this alone, although people are around you. Generally. This may be a boss that is affecting your love life in some way. This may be taking a toll on your love life. And I'm saying these things interchangeably because that is like the reality of life. One part of our life can take a toll on the next part, if you feel me. Okay, now let's flip the bottom up. We want to see what additional information will we get with this reading. You got over here for the general part, you got the moon card on the bottom. Look at this, moon, upright position. Over here for the love, wow, you have 5 of Swords right here on the bottom, upright position. Right over here in your career and finances, you have the 7 of Swords, upright position. This is interesting, Libra. This is very, very interesting. You've got deception in love, deception in your general life, deception, secrecy, depression, deception over here in your career with your finances. What's going on with you guys, Libra? Somebody's hiding something. Somebody's hiding something, or you may be feeling depressed and not telling anyone, kind of keeping it to yourself. Maybe even, like I said, fighting some sort of internal battle that nobody knows about. Maybe battle of change, something that you're forced to look at, something that you're forced to deal with, that you have been perhaps pushing to the side or overworking yourself so that you won't have to deal with something over here. And it could be related to love, because over here you're retreating, you're thinking about it, you're going deep within and doing some soul searching to find some answers from within. You're praying, you're asking for guidance over here. Light is shining through to bring forth light and intervention. And this is what you're praying and you're meditating about. But what's coming through? What's coming through with this beam of light shining in the back? What kind of information is coming through? Here you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is like, it's a very tit for tat, petty energy. Very tit for tat, petty energy. There's a ferocious battle that took place, or that is taking place. So, for some of you, this stuff is already taking place, and this is like showing up now. For some of you, others of you, this will be what you'll be faced with this month, moving on over into January. There's like a lot of jealousy and envy over here. This Five of Swords is also change, like the Five of Wands here. And then this is air sign. This is your energy again. A lot of mental energy. Maybe somebody's been playing games with you, or you've been playing games with somebody else. Somebody's been envious, not wanting to see you happy, not wanting to see you progress and get something that you want in your life, and they're doing whatever they can to try and maybe take you from it, take it from you, or prevent you from having it. Or this may be something that you're doing, you know, to someone else within your love life. Is this you? Is it is it a Virgo? Is it an Aries? It's like you're feeling backstabbed here. It's like you're feeling taken advantage of by someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. You know, they'll show you one thing and then do something else, you know, like laughing and smiling in your face, and, you know, but really setting you up to, you know, setting you up for the kill. This is like false mask energy, and it's taking a toll on you. Either you are laying flat on your back, you feel like you can't win. Or the other person is. You feel pinned to the ground. You feel like, oh God, somebody please come help me up out of this situation. It's not the Ten of Swords, but it's halfway there. You can get up because nothing is tying you down. The swords are not stuck in you. They're stuck in the ground. Just like you can get out of the Eight of Swords, you can get out of the Five of Swords here. You can get out of this situation. But it's up to you. Is it the Emperor? Is it the Hermit? Why are you feeling this way? Did this person do something to you? Because this is a very authoritative, bossy energy. It can be a very empowering energy. You know, this may even be you taking control and saying, you know what? Some of you might be taking control, and you might be trying to get out of a situation by any means necessary. You may be trying to get out of a situation and say, you know what? Look at what you did to me. This is how you play the game. Guess what? I have something for you, because two can play that game, and that's that kind of energy. You're showing me how you play. Now I'm going to show you how I play, because you taught this game to me. You taught this to me. That's what this feels like. And you may be thinking of a strategy over here against this emperor in your life, you know, or you may be taking back your power with the Five of Swords, because this is the language that the person understands. Am I making sense? This might not be the kind of person that you can reason with. Over here you have the Five of Wands. It starts out as, you know, fighting, arguing, squabbling, you know, someone trying to exert their power, whatever. But over here it gets more ferocious. And there are changes taking place. And it's like you have to examine and you have to try and figure out which way you're going to go, what you're going to do with it. And over here, you've got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about lies, deceit, treachery. It's a very deceitful energy, and this is the Seven of Swords. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. Somebody may be going through your books at work, in the office, at work, wherever your workplace is, in your business while you're working hard. Someone may be trying to screw over what you're doing and with your business and with your money, and causing confusion, causing chaos and confusion, because you can't see this person. The person's body is hidden, but their hand is flipping through your communication, through your books, through your files. Okay? It's hidden. You can't see it. You don't know who this person is. You don't fully know what this person is capable of. This person is sneaky and very treacherous. Whoever this is around you. Some of you may be working, you know, working in the legal field. Somebody may be working in the medical field. Somebody may be working in education. This is what I'm picking up. Some of you are working with young adults or children in an educational setting, and then there's treachery going on around you. You may be left holding the bag on something because somebody's setting you up. For others of you, for some of you, you have a family type business. You have like a home-based business or small business or family type of business where your family is involved in your business dealings. Okay? They may be a part of your business. Family, friends, somebody close to you. Some of you may be working overtime and hiding what you're doing so that you can get your happiness fulfilled from your business. You can get what you need to do. Some of you are hiding what you're doing. Working overtime, working hard at hiding. And it may be daunting on you. You may be feeling some guilt. You may be feeling some depression because you may be feeling like, okay, this is the only way that I can accomplish this and get this done. I can't tell everybody the movements that I'm making because I need to make some movements for myself. I need to do something for me. I need to make me happy. And it's interesting because you have these powerful cards over here next to the Nine of Cups, Nine of Chalice. Depression, deceit, envy, jealousy, you know, false masks. What's going on with you, Libra? Okay, Spirit, can you clarify the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords? What do we need to know about the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords? And you have the Five of Pentacles over here. Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Spirit, can you clarify the Hermit card and the Emperor card? I can't make this up, you guys. You have the Eight of Swords over here. There's no way I can make this up. Magician. Spirit, can you tell us about, can you I'm looking right at it. The World card in reverse. Too many cards over here. We're going to go with the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Here, the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. This situation is happening because you have the Five of Pentacles here and the Two of Wands. Someone is feeling left out in the cold because either you or the other person, I'm going to read this as you, okay? It might be vice versa. It might be vice versa. It might be the other person's energy, but I'm going to read this as you, Libra. Someone around you feels like you're left out of the cold, like you are neglecting them, like the movements that you are making puts them at risk in some way. And you have a decision to make. You are choosing a new path, a new direction in your life. You have the Two of Wands in the upright position. You're doing two different things. It's like you're straddling the fence with two different things. But you're not blind about what it is you want. You know what you want, but it's like you need to know how to get there. The Two of Wands is a fork in the road. It's like a fork in the road. It's like needing to choose a path. You've come to a point in your life or in your road where you need to pick a path to go down. And it looks like you're trying to make a choice, but you're ridden by guilt. People are making you feel guilty. Somebody's pouring on the guilt because you are doing something else or you want to do something else. You're showing movement. You're ready for something new in your life. You're ready to embark on it. You've already stepped out there. And you've already seen the world. You already have the world in your hands. And it's like the move you make may put them at risk. And that's what, there's some fighting over this. This feels like a family situation here. Or they may make you feel guilty about it. Well, Libra, if you move on, where will it leave us? You're being selfish. You're being stingy. You're being selfish. You're not taking anyone else into consideration with your movements. How are we going to split the house or the property or the this or the that? If you move on, there won't be family anymore. Somebody's really, really pouring it on. The guilt. Bringing you down with the energy. Just like I said in the beginning, the energy is really heavy. And you're ready to step out there. You're ready to step out there and see the world. You know, it's oh, Libra. Over here you have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords again. Isolation, you know, being introvert, doing some soul searching, feeling guilty, feeling regret, feeling like you can't get out of a situation, feeling stuck. You want to manifest something for yourself. And you're thinking about it heavily. You're thinking about taking back your power. You're either thinking about taking back your power by any means necessary, okay? And taking control over your life and manifesting what you really want in terms of love, in your love life. Or someone is trying to control you with the Magician and the Emperor. They're trying to stop you from moving on. Like over here, like it's like a lot of guilt over here. Someone may be doing this to you. Someone may be literally doing magic on you to try to control you, to try to stop you, to try to bind you, to try to make you feel trapped, feel like you can't get away from something. Maybe doing some sort of binding spell or something. You feel like if you get out of a situation, maybe you're going to be impoverished, or someone else may be impoverished, and the burdens will be on you, and maybe somebody's family will get involved and want to fight. This looks crazy. It doesn't look crazy, it just looks consistent. And that's the sad part, Libra. This looks very consistent. Everything is kind of matching up. All the stories are matching. They're all intertwined. Over here you have the World in reverse. And the World card talks about a completion of a cycle. A successful completion of a cycle. Travel, you know, world travel, getting out, you know, succeeding, doing something successfully, you know, becoming more worldly, really embarking on the next stage in your life. But with the World card in reverse, it's like a cycle is not ending. It's supposed to end, but it's like spinning, 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 spinning. It's not ending. It's like your efforts are going backwards. It's like you're just going around and around in circles. It's like you feel like, why, you know, what am I doing all of this for? Am I really, you know, is this really worth it? Then you have the Six of Cups in reverse. There are people here celebrating with the Nine of Cups, and then the Six of Cups are in reverse here. Children. This is about children. This is about the past. There's some children over here. Young people. This is about the past, past relationships, past friendships, past partnerships. Someone's returning to the past. Someone's returning to the past. There's something not working out over here. Maybe some sort of business deal is falling through. Something is not working out. Something, you may have to go back to the drawing board on something. Somebody may have to take a back seat. It's like, excuse me, your hard work to get to the Nine of Cups, to get ultimate fulfillment, may put someone at risk, someone else with the Six of Cups, and send them back to the past. They may not be moving forward with you on this journey because the Six of Cups is about the past. And this is like somebody coming back from your past to perhaps celebrate with you, to be a part of this. With the Six of Cups, it's like this person needs to go back where they came from. I hope this is making sense, because there's something not quite right about this situation. This is not right. It's too much of it. It's too much of everybody else needing you to do what they want you to do and trying to control you and your movements. Everybody wants what they want, but it's like you can't seem to get what you want. You have to fight for every little thing that you want in your life. You know, it's like it's okay for everybody else to be happy, but then it's like it doesn't really matter when it comes to Libra. And that's what this reading feels like. Somebody doesn't want to see you move forward and succeed and prosper and start a new chapter in your life, because the World card, you know, you're at the very end of a cycle and something new starts. Somebody doesn't want you to see that. They may want to keep reminding you of the past, or want you to go back to the past, to the way things used to be. The Six of Cups, the people or the person that's supposed to be a friend is really a foe. You know, they're coming back. They don't have the best intentions in the reverse position. The happiness that you're supposed to have here is contingent upon whether or not they're happy. And if they're not happy, then it's like you're not going to be happy, or they want you to feel that way. And it's deceitful. Somebody around you is deceitful. They're probably bringing up the past a lot. They're stuck in the past with the way things used to be, and it's like they want to recapture this. But they're doing it in a way that's not genuine. It's disingenuous. It's manipulative. There's a lot of manipulation going on throughout this reading, and I don't like it. It feels like, remember the past, Libra. Remember how things used to be. Do you remember when we used to do such and such and such and such and such and such? But you moved on. You're changing. You don't want to keep doing the things that you used to do. It wasn't always a problem before, but it's like a problem now. Why can't you just do things the way you used to do? Why can't things be the way that they used to be? And it's got your wheels spinning. It's got you feeling like you can't move forward. Over here, you have the small world in your hands. You're holding the world. You're holding the earth right here in your hands. And it's small. It's the beginning stages. You can hold it up in one hand, literally, and look out over the horizon. Look at all that is available to you right at that crossroads. All you got to do is stand up on the step and walk through. Over here, the world is big. It's big, it's vibrant. You can see everything. Over here, you step through, and then the world grows. The world opens up for you. It opens up so large that you can't hold it. You have no choice but to experience it. You're not just holding it and looking at it here, wishing, hoping that this grows, hoping that this really comes into fruition. Over here, it does come to fruition. You accomplish these things with the forces of nature around you, with the forces of your own inner magic. With help from the heavens, with help from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, with your own initiative as well. But if it's in reverse, then you feel like you're stuck. Then it feels like you're stuck. It's just turning, it's spinning. It's like it's right there. Everything you want is right there. You're finally going to reach the end to see the fruit of all of your labor here. But it's just spinning. It's not getting anywhere. And you have these people around you making you feel, guilty. It's just guilt everywhere. It's really sort of sad. Look at this. You can go with these three on the bottom. 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Moon card. 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, the Moon card. 9 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, the Moon. With the 9 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the Moon, 4 of Pentacles, and the Moon card, they're on the bottom. So there's something that you are secretly happy about, that you're kind of holding close to your chest. You are Libra. Many of you are getting wishes fulfilled. But you're playing, you're keeping your cards close to your chest. Okay? You don't want everybody to know what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on with you. But despite what's going on here in this situation, you are getting some sort of wish fulfilled. And the moon is hiding it. You're hiding it with the moon. You're probably hiding, camouflaging your emotions. You're carving out your own bit of happiness for yourself and joy. But you don't want everybody to know. And for others of you, that's for some of you, for others of you, you can have the happiness that you want. You can have those wishes fulfilled, but you have to believe it. You have to let go of something. You have to let go of too much self-control. You have to kind of let your hair down. You got to make some decisions to really step out there with the 2 of Wands. Okay? Open up your emotions. let go of something. Don't hold on so tight. Don't self-sabotage, whatever this means for you. And be honest with yourself. Face the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror, okay? Look yourself in the mirror. Look at your own faults. Look at the parts you play and why you're not feeling the way, why you're not fully getting the way what you want, what you need. Be honest with yourself. Start believing in yourself more. Come up out of your depression. Start working towards coming out of your depression and develop yourself. Maybe get some help for your depression if that's what you feel. Or if your energy or self-esteem is low, you got to start working on that. Getting yourself out of that and building yourself up. We're just going to go with the 3 on the bottom. You got the Strength card, the Hierophant, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. Libra. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or a Taurus. You maybe have a relationship that you're working on. This hidden. You're fighting back. You're getting that piece of happiness. Okay. By any means necessary within a relationship. For some of you, this is another relationship. This is one relationship over here on the surface and one relationship here that's hidden. This is, you have a level of commitment to this Leo for some of you. Or somebody with the Leo type energy. And you need to think about it, you know, or you want to commit to someone else. You want to commit to this Leo and, you know, or someone else with this energy, or you have to, you're doing this by any means necessary. You're taking a bit of your happiness for yourself, and right now you're not feeling good. You're feeling kind of guilty. You're not feeling so well about it. And this is about you taking your power back. For some of you, you're just getting the strength to make a commitment to somebody. But it's kind of hidden and you're not really telling that other person what it is you're planning on doing and why you're going within to get, you know, to seek information or try to why you feeling the way you feel. I'm feeling mentally trapped. Okay. For some of you, you are literally for some of you, this person may know this or sense this and they're trying to stop you. You don't want to, you may not want to, you don't want to be with this person. You're guarded. You like mentally checked out. Your mind is someplace else. Your mind and emotions. And this person wants to force you to be with them, force you to stay with them, force you. They're trying to make it be something that it's not. And again, you could just be getting up your strength and your courage to approach this person. And you may not be doing it the right way. You may be kind of petty and your communication may be off. You know, somebody might be kind of petty. There might be some arguments kind of like when you're a kid and you like somebody in school and you don't know how to communicate it to them. The communication is not the best. Instead of saying, hey girl, will you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no. Like when you get one of those, when we used to pass messages like that on the desk, I'm giving away my age here. I don't know if kids do that anymore, but we used to pass notes to each other. Check yes for, check the box for yes, check the box for no. Do you like me? I like you. Will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my boyfriend? Instead of doing those things, some boys or some girls would step on the kid's foot, knock their books down, pull their hair, to show that they like that person because they can't get it out. And it's a petty way to start a fight, start an argument, because you don't know how to let it out. You don't know how to express it. So it comes out as like fighting, taunting. And you may be trying to get it, step into your power, get up the courage to do this. Maybe you want to get out of your head and come out of your hermit mode and really step out here like the emperor, the boss man or the boss woman. Like you've got it going on, like you're the magician. You can manifest whatever you want. You see how contradictory these two energies are, and this may be you. This may not be, some of you may be single and you wanna come across like this instead of this. This is what you're feeling. This is what's going on with you, and this is what you want to project. This is what you want to be right over here. And like I said, maybe this person over here doesn't know it, but you're looking at this person. She's really pretty. This Leo is very pretty. Beautiful woman, self-assured, confident, and you're looking at her trying to figure out a way to approach her to get her to be your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You don't know how to do it, and it's coming out messed up. That could be happening. Now let's go over here. This reading is coming out a little longer than I anticipated, but it's just, everything is so consistent. I couldn't help but to break it down. No matter which section I go to, it's like the same story manifesting in different components of your life. That's why this reading is coming out longer. Let's look under the Seven of Swords here. We're just going to go 3 down. Here you have the Lover's card. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. You see what I mean? Consistent. I can't make this up, Libra. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, or you just have a decision that you need to make between your head and your heart. Okay? And this over here is pertaining to business and career. Queen of Pentacles, okay? Seven of Swords. When it comes to career and business, your career, your finances, there are some decisions you've got to make. It looks like, honestly, this looks like you want to build a life with someone else, someone other than what you have over here, or someone does. Someone is working to end an old life or end a relationship, and they're working on their finances. They're trying to get things together financially to get some happiness, some fulfillment, some true happiness and fulfillment. Somebody's trying to resolve things from the past, and I feel like it's you, Libra. I feel like you've reached an end of whatever is going on in your personal life or in your marriage or relationship. It is supposed to come to an end. This cycle, whatever you're working on, is supposed to come to an end. I feel like it's time for you to move on, to start looking for other residents, maybe even go ahead and make a commitment to the one that you really want to be with. And I'm just going to put it out there. This is a couple buying a home here, couple buying property. And they have to make a decision. And then you have another couple here. Queen of Pentacles. This person is not, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody you can grow with. He or she brings a lot more to the table than what others have drained you of. Does this make sense, Libra? When it comes to finances, this is somebody that you can grow with, somebody you can build with, somebody that you can even do business with. This person will be on your side. But you have to be honest. You got to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. And be honest with the people around you about what it is you want and what it is you don't want anymore. Be totally honest. It will help with healing with everybody. It'll help you to heal. It'll help you to relinquish guilt, bad things that you're feeling from the situation. Some of you, this is interesting. Some of you, this person, is more pretending underneath, okay? This person is putting on a facade. There's somebody around you putting on a facade that things within your personal life, within your love life, are financially sound, financially stable, financially on the up and up. And maybe this is a picture that you want to paint or a picture that someone else wants to paint. That you have it all together when you really don't. The other person may be doing that. The other person may be telling other people, oh yeah, me and Libra got it going on. You know, we're shopping for a house. We're buying property. We're going to vacation. We're going to travel the world. It's just going to be him and I, or her and I, and we're going to do all of these wonderful things together. We're building business together. You know, our money is tight. Our investments are great. We have all of these wonderful things happening. And it's a lie. There's less money than what it is because somebody's draining it. Somebody's not telling the truth about the money, the investments, the books. Or, and for some of you, if you let this person manipulate you, whoever this is that's trying to manipulate you, somebody from your past, somebody you've known for a long time, somebody who's trying to, you know, want you to stay in the past, stay stuck in the past with them, to keep reliving the same stuff over and over and over again, although that's not what you really want, but what they want. If you allow this person to do this to you, You're going to lose. You're not going to be happy. You're going to lose. Somebody, again, there's like a con going on here. They may want you to buy a home, buy property, invest with them, invest further into the relationship or further into the marriage than what you really need to do with it. Because the Seven of Swords is right in front of it. And the Lover's card and the Queen of Pentacles are generally very good cards. But it's under the Seven of Swords. That's not too cool. And then you got the Queen of Swords here. This is your energy. You need to cut through some BS. Okay, you need to cut through some BS, cut out the BS with them. Don't let somebody con you, talk you into doing something they want you to do. Whether this is at home or at work or in your relationship. Because it doesn't look good. Some of this stuff looks so good beneath the surface, but the very last card is telling it's not good. You know, on either end, this is really not good. Looks good, but it's not. What are you going to do, Libra? This reading is going to resonate with somebody, but it's not going to resonate with everybody. You know, take what you want from it. We all have free will. It doesn't have to happen this way. It's really up to you, you know. The decisions you make. Come out of your head. Come out of your fog. I want to see you guys get out of your fog with this. You got to come out of your fog and see things for what they really are. And if you're doing these things to other people, then this is not good, Libra. You really need to turn this around. Relaxation. Look at this. Patience, dance, relaxation. I wanted one card, but 3 cards came out for you. You may just need to look at this. You got patience, dance, relaxation. Be patient. Be willing to pass up good for the great. I like this, okay? It's saying lay back and be kind of cool with this, but this situation, let it play out and let people show who they really are. Let people show you who they really are. Maybe you need to play this duck, duck, goose game for the moment and work whatever plans you have going on outside of the shenanigans, okay? So you may need to kind of play aloof a little bit, because I have the feeling you're not, Libra, you're not stupid. I have the feeling that you know the games that people are playing, although you're exhausted. And maybe you're playing these games and you're sitting up late at night working by yourself on the books, looking at to see where the money's going, because somebody thinks that they have the upper hand on you. You understand? So you're kind of playing aloof, duck, duck, goose. Oh, I'm stressed out. Oh, I'm just so busy. I'm working so hard. I'm just working so hard to pull everything together. I need to spend a little time alone and think about things. I'm not feeling myself. Oh, I don't really want to talk about it right now. You know, I'm just, you know. But deep down inside, you're working on something else. You're waiting for this to get past this and sending off, purposefully sending off another energy to kind of throw them off a bit, because you see what's going on, and so you're trying to, you know, work around it. Play chess. That's what this feels like. I said duck, duck, goose. Where did I get duck, duck, goose from? But you may be playing chess with somebody, Libra. They're thinking one thing. They're thinking, somebody thinks you're stupid. Somebody thinks you're a dummy. And you have dance. You have relaxation. Relaxation. Allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. You need to rest. You've been working hard, working too hard over here. Rest and relax. Dance. Step into the light. Share your gifts and talents with the world. Become the best of you. Dance. Have some fun. Maybe go out. Maybe take someone out. Go out on a date. Start dating. Start building up your confidence and really let yourself, you know, really be in the moment and just be and not do so much. Do and think so much. But kind of let your hair down. And this is what I'm getting for some of you. This is what I'm getting. Libra, you're no dummy. You see what's going on. You do see it. You're not stupid. You see what's going on. Don't settle. Be patient. Be prepared to, you know, be willing to pass up the good for the great. Be patient if that's something that you have to do until you're able to get out of some situation with work, your love life, your personal life in general, you know. All right, this concludes this reading. I know this reading is long. I didn't mean for it to go so long, but you guys, I used 1, 2, 3 different main decks. Okay? And everything came up the same from each deck. I can't make this up. The stories read the same. I can't make this up. So I don't know what to say, Libra. I wish you guys well. Happy holidays to you, whatever holidays you celebrate, and have a very, very, very happy and safe new year. But I will be back to do the New Year's readings, okay, for January. But in case you don't come back, I wish you this, I wish you the happiness, luck, joy, peace, prosperity, all of that good stuff, Libra. But also, if you want a reading, something more personal, then you can definitely reach out to me at summerintuition.com. That is summerintuition.com for a personal private reading, and we can get it set up. If you want it for the year ahead, you can go ahead and do that to get that set up. And I will be back. I will be back at the end of the month, toward the end of the month, for January's readings, okay? Take care, Libra. Love you guys.